Identity is still unknown after police say her body was found stuffed in a bag in the Mark Twain neighborhood yesterday. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Ann Allred.
Good evening, I'm Randy Knott. Mike Bush has the night off. The human remains were found a few blocks from Bill Fountain Cemetery on Harney Avenue. Our Annie Crawl reports.
This is certainly different.
That's one way to describe what St. Louis Metro police officers found around 12:30 p.m. on Sunday in the 4900 block of Harney Avenue. We spoke to the family who called police, sending us these videos of the gruesome bag. The neighbors saying they weren't sure what it was at first. They didn't want to go on camera, but the mom said she touched one of the garbage bags and felt a foot.
It is heartbreaking that an individual could be treated like that and left.
Police aren't sure how the woman was killed. Neighbors told us on Monday 2 of the houses near the scene are abandoned and that many people use the nearby dumpsters.
Once we figure out the identity, that will certainly help us figure out family and next of kin. We don't know who she is.
This is the second set of human remains discovered in North City in less than a week. 3 miles away on Thursday, workers with the St. Louis Forestry Division also found human remains in the Wells Goodfellow neighborhood. It was on an empty lot near Labadie and Clara Avenues when workers were turning over dirt and found bones. Mitch McCoy with St. Louis Metro Police says there's nothing to suggest Sunday's human remains have a connection to the Wells Goodfellow discovery.
We are still working on identifying that person, and those were bones. So that is going to be more forensic science by the medical examiner's office to determine that.
No suspects are in custody yet, but police hope Monday's autopsy will provide some worthwhile leads.
There's certainly a lot of questions that we have as well.
And police tell us the investigation is ongoing. They're working with the medical examiner's office to find out more. If you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. Reporting live in downtown St. Louis, Annie Crawl, 5 on your side.
New details about the body of a woman found in a tote bag in North St. Louis. Police say the victim is from Union, Missouri. Fox News' Kelly Hoskins went to her last known address where neighbors shared their reactions.
I'm here in Union, Missouri, near Norwood Trailer Court. Now, this is the last known address for the victim, who police identified as 35-year-old Paige Kleinhinder.
I don't know how anyone could just leave somebody like that.
Some Union, Missouri residents are in shock after they found out their neighbor's body was found stuffed inside a tote bag in the 4900 block of Harney Avenue. Neighbors there say they hadn't seen her in some time, but heartbroken over the sad, devastating news. One neighbor who did not want to be identified described how she remembers the 35-year-old victim.
She always seemed like a sweet, happy person, but it's so sad what happened.
The victim's neighbors told us their heart goes out to the family.
My heart's with them for sure, especially with the mother. I can't imagine what she's going through right now. It's a tragedy, but they're in my prayers for sure.
Court records show a troubled past for Paige, including theft and drugs, but residents here say that doesn't take away from the tragedy of her death. Police say while the case is alarming, right now it appears to be an isolated incident. The medical examiner's office says preliminary autopsy results did not reveal signs of trauma, and toxicology results are still pending.
Police are encouraging anyone with information to contact Crime Stoppers. You will remain anonymous. Reporting in Union, Missouri, Kelly Hoskins, Fox 2 News.
2 people were found dead today in North St. Louis. Fox 2's Kelly Hoskins spoke with police and community leaders about the violence.
St. Louis community leaders are in shock after a woman and man were found dead just a few blocks apart. St. Louis City Police say it all unfolded just before 7 Tuesday morning when police responded to the grisly discovery on East Grand Boulevard where the female was found dead.
Shortly thereafter, we received another 911 call regarding a woman who was found dead inside of a vacant building there in the 2100 block of East Grand.
Less than an hour later, just blocks away, a second body, an adult male, was discovered.
While officers were canvassing the area for potential evidence, they found a second individual who has also died here near 20th and Aubert in the alley. That person has died. He is an adult man.
Police quickly shut down both scenes and began collecting evidence. They have not confirmed whether the 2 deaths are connected or how they died, but say both cases remain active. Community leaders say regardless of the connection, 2 lives lost is one more too many, and are calling for the violence to end.
It's so tiring. That's all. It's just tiring. We come outside, we do things for the neighborhood, and then to hear that it's still right in the neighborhood. It's sad. It's sad. But until we do something, we got a lot of churches over here. We just need to come out and bombard the streets. Walk up and down the streets and let the devil know, hey, no more. It's enough.
Police are encouraging anyone with information to contact Crime Stoppers, who will remain anonymous. Reporting in downtown St. Louis, Kelly Hoskins, Fox 2 News.
Authorities are investigating a multi-vehicle car crash that left one dead. It happened around 9:30 this morning near Watson Road and Bradley Avenue in South St. Louis. Authorities have not released any more information about the crash, but accident reconstruction is leading the investigation.
We begin tonight with breaking news. A Metro bus involved in a multi-vehicle crash. Fox 2's Cameron Mendoza is live at the scene. Cameron, what's the latest?
Hey there, Mandy. Right now, we're on the corner of Page and Goodfellow Boulevard. Not much left here on this scene, but what is left, this giant hole in the wall. And let me step out of the way just to show you. It looks like this building was not occupied. It seems to be abandoned, but a lot of damage left to it from that bus. If you look inside, there's a lot of woodworking. The frame just completely smashed out on the first floor of this 3-story building. But there's also a lot of glass left on the ground. That's about it that remains, though. Thankfully, they were able to tow that bus out of the building, straighten it up, and tow it away not too long ago. But all we know right now, or all that we could confirm, was that there were serious injuries, but that's all we know. We don't know how many people were on the bus. We don't know where they were taken to. We are not sure how the accident occurred, but all we know is that there are serious injuries, and we're just going to continue to keep you updated and bring you the latest. If you are traveling down Page and Goodfellow, you will want to be careful because there are large shards of glass scattered all over the street. We've stepped over quite a few of them, so just watch out for that. Keep that in mind. But we'll continue to bring you the latest as we learn more. Mandy, back to you.
First on Fox, breaking news in several communities. One person shot and killed on Lilac in North St. Louis County. A juvenile injured in a crash with a SWAT vehicle near Farmington, plus 5 people shot and 1 killed in North St. Louis.
We began with Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal, who joins us live from the scene on Wells Avenue, where several people were shot. Jeff, what have you found out?
Very active scene here right now. We're on the 5900 block of Wells. This is in the Hamilton Heights neighborhood near Wellston. You can see the street here blocked off. Police have been congregating in this area right on Wells. We know that 4 people have been shot. 1 of them has died. We expect police to give us more information here shortly. It was about an hour ago when we learned that police were responding here, District 5 officers, as well as now homicide detectives, because 1 person has died. Again, at this point, all we know is 5 people have been shot. A very active scene where police are investigating. We'll continue to keep an eye on this. We expect to learn more information soon. We'll bring you an update as soon as we have more information. Reporting live from North St. Louis, Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2.
St. Louis County Police this morning after a suspect escaped from custody just after 11 o'clock near I-170 in Forest Park Parkway. Police say a man was being taken to the St. Louis County Jail when he became combative and escaped. Officers found him within the hour just a few blocks away on Brentwood Boulevard. There's no word on why he was arrested in the first place.
And new tonight, a death investigation in the county leads police to barricade a suspect at a Phillips 66 for hours. And now Fox 2's Callista Matrician is in North St. Louis with details on the case.
An 81-year-old woman is dead and a suspect is now in custody following an hours-long standoff. The biggest question now, what's the connection in the case?
I saw all these cops with weapons I've never seen before.
Zion Thomas was there when police surrounded a man who they say barricaded himself in a truck in the parking lot of Phillips 66 off Union and Natural Bridge. But this case didn't start here.
People were saying that he was trying to fill up because he apparently was coming from the county.
Just before 11 a.m. this morning, officers from the St. Louis County Police Department Central County Precinct responded to the 8500 block of Jenny Drive. When officers arrived on scene, they did locate an elderly female who had actually been stabbed at least one time.
They were able to identify a suspect fairly quickly and sent out a regional broadcast with information on the silver truck.
Quick information from county police relayed to police officers here in the city were able to quickly locate that vehicle.
When police found the truck, they say the man wouldn't come out, leading to an hours-long standoff involving the SWAT team.
We've been trying to scream at him, it's not worth your life. Just come out with your hands up.
Anytime we try to take a suspect into custody, we use it as least amount of force as possible to do it. But we also know that there's a person that was wanted for a very serious crime in the county, and that person needed to be taken into custody, and that's exactly what our officers did.
The suspect was taken to the hospital. Now county police are investigating the connection between the standoff and the stabbing. If you have any information, you're being asked to contact the St. Louis County Police as they are taking the lead on this investigation. Joining you from the Phillips 66 on Union and Natural Bridge, Callista Matrician, Fox 2 News.